Hello there, sorry for the technical difficulties, but this is our first live broadcast from NET7 News. So yeah, hopefully in the next few live broadcasts the quality will be much better, both sound and visual, because as you've seen there, the opening was quite slow. That's just because I'm new to this software that connects YouTube Live with XNet software. So today's headlines is there has been a massive uptick in global earthquakes worldwide, all magnitudes between 0 and 6.5 in many places around the world. We've had earthquakes right across Europe, on the coast of Chile and Brazil, California, and even we had in Britain, which is red, but it was only a small one. It was 1.1, so it was probably unnotable, really. So first we will talk about the earthquakes, and we'll show you where all the earthquakes have been happening. There has been about 120 earthquakes in the past 24 hours, which is a lot, because usually every year you get 20,000 earthquakes as reported by USGS. And this year, looking at the averages, we're looking at 40,000 earthquakes this year, so it's been a massive increase with double the amount of earthquakes. Which is very interesting because nobody really knows what the cause of these earthquakes are. So that's why I did a little poll, which you can see on the side next to the chat bar, where you can voice your opinions. There is a question asking you what is the cause of these earthquakes. If you would like to, you can. It could be down to human activity, it could be down to solar flares, something else, but it's been loads of theories have been put out there on the internet. A YouTube channel I do recommend if you are interested in learning about earthquakes and where they are happening is to go to a YouTube channel called Dutchsin's, because he's very good with reporting on earthquakes and forecasting earthquakes, which is a very hard thing to do because a lot of people say that you can't really predict earthquakes, but Dutchsin's has been right on many occasions on earthquake forecasts, so I really do recommend you go to his channel. That's Dutchsin's. So now here we can see where the earthquakes are happening around the world. It should appear on the screen. So recently, in the past 20 minutes, we had a 3.5 in Argentina. We had a 4.9 in Indonesia, a 5.2 in Indonesia as well, which happened 5 seconds after, which must mean that it was downgraded to 4.9 from 5.2. And another one in Argentina a few hours before that, in the same place, Salta, Argentina, 5.3. And many of the other earthquakes are 2.0s and 3.0s, which are small earthquakes, but they are still happening, especially across Europe, Greece, Turkey. Yeah, Turkey is a place where they've been getting quite a lot of earthquakes lately, 2.0s in particular. Here's another one, a bigger one, a 6.0 in Chile, 10 hours ago. We had 4.2, 4.7. We've had a lot of 4.9s, 5.2. So these earthquakes, as we are seeing, are increasing in magnitude. Also, what we've seen a lot of this year, in particular, is an increase in volcanic activity. Usually you have 35 volcanoes erupting every year. We've seen a lot of volcanoes showing signs of eruption and activity this year. It's hard to say the exact amount, but we've had quite a lot, which is something that I will show you also, because I can get an earthquake and volcano map on the screen, which is something that I will do a little bit later to show you the volcanic activity around the world right now. If you do want to look at these earthquakes yourself and where they're happening, the website that I got this image of was a website called quakes.globalincidentmap.com, and that is somewhere where you can see loads of other things apart from earthquakes. You can see volcanic activity, forest fires, and many other things, many other events that are happening around the world right now. This just in, there's more earthquakes being reported right now. Yeah, we've got 2 4.8 and a 3.5. 2 4.8 on the southern eastern Pacific rise, and another 3.5 on Argentina Salta. So yes, we've been getting a lot of earthquakes, and they seem to be increasing day by day as well, the amount of earthquakes we're having. So yes, please let me know your opinions on what you think is causing the increase in earthquakes, because this year we have had a lot of solar flare activity as well, which could be affecting global tectonics and the increase in seismic activity. And scientists the other week as well also stated that they have detected massive blobs of lava within the Earth's surface that are rising on the surface. But they say that people shouldn't panic over it because it takes years and years and years for these blobs of magma to reach the surface and reach volcanoes. So there is a lot of movement under the surface and in space, which could also be having an effect on magnetic activity as well. People have been saying that there's rumours of a polar reversal soon, but that's just a rumour. There's no evidence of that. I seen a post online the other day saying that it's going to happen on Friday, the 29th of July, but you know, a lot of people come up with dates and stuff all the time about specific events, and on that date everyone's waiting and nothing happens, so you can't really put dates on things. So yes, there's been a lot of activity, natural activity on Earth. Weather as well. In the US, we've had scorching heat waves across central and eastern US with the temperatures of 101 degrees Fahrenheit, which has caused 6 deaths already, and there has been mass power outages across central and eastern US as well. So there's been a lot of heat waves over America, which has also caused forest fires in Los Angeles, California, because a lot of people had to be evacuated from a certain area in Los Angeles because of mass forest fires. So there's been a lot of weather and seismic activity going on lately. In terms of entertainment, there's been a massive craze in an application called Pokemon Go, which is an application that does location services on your phone. And what you do on the app is you go out and you have to find these kind of dragon creatures or something, and you have to defeat them. They appear like on an aerial map or something like that, and you have to go out and actually defeat creatures and strengthen your own creatures or something like that. But it has been a craze lately in the past few weeks, a craze which people aren't really seem to be getting. I don't know why there's a craze in it, but that's what it is. It's one of the top applications right now on iPhone and Android at the minute. So yes, if anyone can explain that, please let me know in the chat session, or let me know what you think about Pokemon Craze and why there are so many people who are liking it right now. So yes, it's quite strange. Anyway, in terms of politics in the US right now, you've got a drama at the DNC, at the Democratic Convention in Philadelphia. where Hillary Clinton right now is actually receiving her Democratic nomination. And the reason why there is so much drama right now is because WikiLeaks leaked about 20,000 emails, which was in favor of Hillary and not in favor of Bernie Sanders. And there's been a lot of protests from Democrats because of that. And a lot of people have outraged with it as well. Because the emails showed that the DNC was more in favor of Hillary than Bernie. So there's a lot of outrage about that right now, because there was actually footage of a lot of mass protests yesterday and the other day at the convention outside, where everybody wanted Bernie. A lot of the sayings were Bernie or bust. That's what people were saying. So yes, last week we also had the Republican convention, the RNC, which had a huge turnout, and where Donald Trump accepted his Republican nomination officially, alongside his pick Mike Pence, who also accepted the nomination for vice president as well. So yes, it's been a lot of hype around politics in the US because of both conventions, Republican last week and Democratic this week. So yeah, the debate I think will start in September, which I think everybody is looking forward to see what happens there. And I think a lot of people are coming into that because I think this is the most high charge everybody that looks at it anyway. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting yeah, so I've got a stargazers that are preparing for the next meteor shower for Percy, which start last and ends, I think the 24th of August ends. On the 12th of August and the 13th of August, the meteor shower peaks when the Earth, and as the closest part of the remains of the meteor called Swift-Tuttle. And I think the meteor shower that happens in the northern hemisphere. I don't think it happens in the southern hemisphere. I think it's the northern hemisphere. And you can see about 75 meteors or shooting stars per hour. So it's worth a see if you're interested in space and interested in meteors and stuff, because it's very, very interesting to watch, especially during the summer. I'm really sorry if the audio quality is quite bad right now. I'm hoping to improve it as we have live broadcasts soon. I'm not sure how many people are watching right now, actually, because I'm not actually on the live thing right now. I'll have to see. Oh, hold on a second. So yeah, if you haven't taken part in the poll already out the earthquakes, please do, and let me know what you think the sudden causing earthquakes is. Also, you can use the chat bar to voice your opinions, and you can let me know your thoughts on the stories I'm talking about right now, because I really like to know your opinions and what you think about these stories. It's always interesting to find out what people actually think about things, instead of me just telling you the news. It's actually quite good to see what people actually think. I also like the section, actually. Yes, when I was setting up this live stream, I noticed that you can write your own polls and get people to take them, and that's something that is really good as well, because it shows, it's like another way of seeing what people's opinions are and stuff. So there'll be definitely, I think every broadcast will have a poll about something that I'm talking about anyway. So, I can't actually get onto the thing where I'm seeing this live stream. I guess I'll watch it anyway after I finish. So yes, please let me know your opinions. So let me see. I'm actually new to this software and I'm trying to change something. Please bear with me. Yeah, I knew this live stream wouldn't make one. Get so yes, please bear with me on that one. So today is the 27th of July 2016, which may be obvious to some of you who are watching. Where here is the breaking news. DNC drama as mass protests occur at the Democratic Convention. Donald Trump and Mike Pence officially their nomination documents for the Republican nomination for the US presidency, which will be taking place by the way on November 8th. Also, we had a massive uptick in earthquakes, with on average now 100 to 120 earthquakes per day, which I think equates to around about one every 12 minutes across the world. And we're seeing it start around later March. I think that's when people started noticing, and it's been going on. It has slowed down. It's been picking up, so along with volcanic activity and solar flares, and can only really speculate and give their own theories. And we've actually seen movement in major fault areas too. We had a couple of months ago, the scientist says that San Andreas fault is not loaded and ready to roll. That was the quote. FEMA also did a drill. I think was that last month or was that I think it was last month or a couple of months ago. But that was called Cascadia is rising, the Cascadia subduction zone, which apparently can cause more damage to the San Andreas fault, because it can cause a larger magnitude earthquake. And that was just a drill, because earthquake drills happen around the world all the time, I think. Anyway, also, there was a report early this month, late last month, of Jerusalem earthquake fault line, which is becoming active apparently, and which can also generate a big magnitude earthquake. But nothing has been mentioned of that too much. I only seen one report on that last month, so I'll probably have to look into that a little bit more. So yeah, I've been seeing earthquakes a lot, especially on the Ring of Fire also. A lot of earthquakes between the magnitudes of 1 to 6.5 in particular. Also, we've had scorching heat waves right across America, Central America and Eastern America in particular, with highs in temperatures of 101 degrees, which has already caused 6 deaths and mass power outages across the US. So if you are in America right now, make sure you keep hydrated and you keep try as much as you can to keep cool. These heat waves are quite dangerous. Now I think I'm going to report on the weather. I think I'll do a report on the weather. just bear with me for a second. A little more ahead of this. But now in Washington DC, it's 30 degrees Celsius, which is quite hot. And tomorrow you're expecting highs of 40. You're also seeing temperatures of 32 degrees across New York too. I probably won't report on the weather actually, because I think it'll just take a long while to actually do. I could try and find it on the screen. I think that would be better, because then you can see the weather where you are in America. If you are watching from America right now, and it might there's a strange sound. I'm sorry about that, but this live stream as I progress with it, because it is the first one, so I'm just getting the grips with it. And also, if you want to know the weather, I know a very good website you can use for the weather. It's called AccuWeather.com. www.accuweather.com, and you can see all around the world the weather. It's quite accurate actually. I think that's where it gets its name from. But it tells you when the sun rises, when the sun sets, the actual for the weather, and state of or whether it's present or whether it's not present, as well as information. And it actually gives you radar too of rainfall and heat. So as I can see right now, I will post this picture online right now. It is running a little bit slow. Please bear with me. It's because of this live broadcast. It's because of this software makes things slow. Also, another story that I seen yesterday actually. It was of a storm and a bolt of lightning hit the Empire State Building, and somebody caught it on video and on boat and photo actually. And I learned that yesterday the Empire State Building usually gets struck by lightning over 500 times a year, which is really, like, that is a lot. So here we go, I've got the map right now. There's a lot of heat patterns on the map, especially in central US. It's purple, which means that it's very hot. In New York, 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Miami, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Right, got it now. I also should the State Building getting struck by lightning too, because it's a big photo. Somebody took the right to capture it. Right, okay, so I'm on the live stream right now. I'll be showing me I should have been more prepared with these photos, I think, but I can only have like a limited amount of scenes on this software, so I have to like buy software to have more scenes, and I don't really want to do that right now. Right, so I think if you have on screen now, I'll have to just enlarge this to get rid of the picture. I'll hold on a second. Oh, there we go, that's better. Yeah, that's better. I didn't know you could do that actually, so yeah, I know now how to work this program. So we have scorching temperatures, as you can see. And make that bigger. There you go. That is better, isn't it? So there we go. So you've got Carlos 3 degrees, Calgary 59 degrees, Ciudad Juarez 76 degrees, Ciudad, I don't know how to pronounce that, 59 degrees, Dallas 81 degrees, Mexico City 59 degrees, Monterrey 73 degrees, Montreal 70 degrees, New York 70 degrees, and Phoenix 92 degrees. So I take it that's in Fahrenheit as well, because as a reporter I deal mostly with Celsius, not Fahrenheit. But by the sound of it, that is pretty hot indeed. So I was going to show you that image of okay, this is taking a while. Yeah, but back to New York gets quite lightning a lot. I think they do have quite hot temperatures during the summer. I think the thing about New York is that it gets cold there and it gets hot during the summer, as in it's like balanced with the temperatures, because sometimes in some countries in winter you get temperatures that are quite mild and not cold, like usually that is expected. I know what some of you probably think, well, there winter is cold, summer is hot, yeah, I know. But yeah. I actually can't find the photo right now, which is a shame. I'll tell you what, in my next broadcast I'll show you, because then I'll have the image right. Yeah, I think that's better. So, yes, we'll get back to headline. In case people have only just started watching, I don't know how many people are watching. Okay, so we've had, so it's 27th of July 2016. We've had breaking news about mass protests outside the convention, the DNC, drama and chaos, as and these protests have started after WikiLeaks revealed 20,000 emails that seemed to plan Bernie Sanders and this whole Democratic race. So yes, that's why people have been protesting in Philadelphia. Also, we've had a massive uptick in earthquakes, with 120 earthquakes per hour. Not per hour, per day. That's 12 per hour. 12 per hour on average. Because these earthquakes happen at different times during the hour, so it's an average anyway. And there is a pool right next to the right. It should be there anyway. To check that actually, I hope there is a pool right there. I did put it on the site before yeah, it should be. If the poll is there, please vote on it and what you think the increase of the earthquakes is caused by, whether it's solar flares, human magnetic fields, something else. just let me know in the chat too what you think these earthquakes are for. Also, we've had scorching across the United States, Central and Eastern United States, but Central in particular. Temperatures up to 101 degrees recorded, which has caused mass. So if you are in those areas and hydro and fires, I think this heat wave is expected to last this week, and it also caused wildfires in California, where a lot of people had to evacuate an area where fires occurred because of the scorching temperatures and of rainfall. If you are interested in meteor shower, meteor showers already started, but it peaks August 12th. It's called Percy, and this is quick. I mean, the meteor shower lasts a whole month, and you can see around about 75 meteors in the sky per night in the northern hemisphere, guaranteeing that it's a clear sign that the moon is in the right position, because sometimes the moon makes it hard for people to actually watch meteor showers because of the brightness of the moon, light pollution. So if you are in areas with low light pollution, then you'll be in luck, and if you can see a lot of stars in the sky, you'll be in luck, and you'll definitely see meteors if you let your eyes adjust to the night sky as you're looking up, and you'll be able to see. So you'll be able to see like the meteors remain during the month between July and August. So it's definitely worth seeing if you are interested in space and interested in meteor showers. I'm just gonna get an image up. I really should have done this before broadcasting, but I don't know, it'll make the broadcast longer. Is there any news topics that you might want me to talk about? Just comment in the chat section on the side and let me know, and I'll look into it and then I'll talk about it, because I want to make this news network and live podcasts something that people are going to be interested in. Even in a right way, just like put polls there and let people have live feed on side. So if you want me to report on anything, just let me know and I'll do it. Because there's a lot of news world now, and I think there's always something to talk about. Okay, well, I can't get it. Oh, yeah, I can. Right, okay. There we go. I should have put this up while I was talking about it. That's the Percy meteor shower, and that's what it looks like. I think that's a time per minute. but I think it really depends on where you are in the hemisphere. If you're somewhere with low light pollution, you'll definitely more. But if you're somewhere that has then a built up area in a city or town, then you'll have high pollution and you will see. So yes, that's the Percy's Meteor Shower. Peaks August 12th and August 13th. So if you're interested in watching that, then you can research into it and you can watch it. But right now it is ongoing, but it's just not in the peak time, that's all. So you will be able to see maybe a few hours, but yeah, the peak time is August 12th and August 13th. So right now it looks as if I've been broadcasting for 40 minutes. I can't believe that I've been broadcasting for 40 minutes. Feels like I've only been doing for 15. But yeah. I think I've covered most of the news stories. Now, I will do a live broadcast later on also. I think I might do maybe one a day or a couple a day. It really depends on how much news happens in one day, really. So I might cover different topics later on because there is a lot of things happening right now in the world. Besides earthquakes and protests at the DNC on my account. As I like to headline it. So yes, before I go, I'll just repeat my headlines. I'll also check to see if anybody has put anything in the polls and anything who was and I will reply. Because I can't do that right now for some reason. I think I can do it when I finish. Yeah, right now there is mass protests at the DNC and the Democratic Convention after WikiLeaks leaks 20,000 DNC emails which oppose Bernie Sanders, and looks as if the DNC has been opposing Bernie Sanders all of this time in favour for Hillary Clinton as the Democrat. Also, Donald Trump and Mike Pence have officially signed the documents for the Republican nomination for presidency of the US and vice presidency. There's been a global uptick in earthquakes, with 120 plus earthquakes in the past day, equating to 12 per hour on average, between the magnitudes of 1 and 6.5 worldwide. There has been blistering temperatures across the US, across central and eastern parts of the US, with temperatures highing up to 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry if you can hear that noise in the background, it's coming from outside somewhere. Also, we have, I think that's it actually. Yeah, it is, that's it. And remember, the Percy's Meteor Shower peaks on the 12th and 13th of August and can be seen right now in the Northern Hemisphere. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching my live broadcast. How many people there are, whether it's one person, no one, or 10 or even more, I don't know, because I have to check to see how many people have watched when I finish this stream. But, thank you for watching and listening if you have. This is my first broadcast, and I promise the next broadcasts will be better because I'll be more prepared for it, and now that I know how to work the software, I'll make sure that there won't be many technical difficulties. Also, the sound quality has been okay as well. When I tested it, it seemed a bit low quality, but that's just the webcam went. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching and listening, and I might do another live broadcast in maybe 2 or 3 hours. I might repeat this one and maybe have more news stories as well. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, NET7 News, and yeah, thank you for watching and keep up to date with my live broadcasts. I really like live broadcasting, so there will definitely be more of these. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, goodbye.